Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Welcome, everyone, to Outer Points Productions and the Knockout Challenge Series. Todd Jewell and I are located inside of the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We are in the midst of the Ultimate KO 8-Ball Challenge, Round 2. We're about to get set to start match number 5 of 8. So that'd be, we started with 32 players. Yep. We're down to, well, 16, 12 players left. So we got 2 more matches after this to finish round 2, and then we're down to the final 8. Yep, getting exciting, and you're one of them.
And I'm one of them, so are you.
I am one of them. So, actually, you still have to play your second round match, right? Oh, that's right. Nope. Yeah, you, never mind. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Much appreciated. We are going to get out to the tape, and there goes Rudy.
Just as we're getting ready.
Just about to get started.
At least he is running.
Not sure. Anthony just kind of looked at me. He's like, where's he going?
Would you expect anything else from Outer Points?
No. So we have, if you didn't see that earlier, actually, it was not part of the 10 minutes prior. Anthony Sadlon is a 564 Fargo, and Rudy McGill Jr. is a 648 Fargo. So what that means is Rudy is going to be giving up 1 game. He's going to be starting at -1. Anthony obviously starting at 0. Here's the reason I tell you all that. So, the 5 minutes added per match. So the reason I brought up their Fargo, for every 50 points in Fargo, you give up 1 game. So that 1 game equates to 5 minutes added to the match clock. Make sense? I'm going to go out and do up the leg with the players. Do up? I'm not sure what the hell that is.
Yeah, that's Dale language.
I'm going to leave you in the very uncomfortable hands of Todd Jewell. He can go over some of the other rules while the players are lagging.
All right. Well, welcome to the stream, guys. If you haven't been here before, like and share. Send it out to as many people as you can. It helps out. Much appreciated. A couple of the interesting rules with the Ultimate 10-Ball is that there are no jump cues allowed at all, along with the spots and things like that. So old school, you get hooked, you're gonna be massing or kicking. Say hi to all the people in here right now. Salsa Man, Pete Betchka, 2 first ones in here. I'm not sure what time they got here, but might have been a little afternoon. Jamie Coons is in here. Hello to everybody. What's going on? How you doing? Doing all right. All right. Well, as soon as they lag, we'll go ahead and. Oh, it looks like Rudy won the leg, so we'll go ahead and get things set up here. So Rudy breaks first. I'll update the time. Get out of that. There we go. All right, we are ready to roll.
I was going to say. All right. Todd just ordered himself a Reuben, and he's going to fill his belly, and I'm going to hang out and chat with you fine folks. Thanks for sitting in with us on this Labor Day weekend. Both of these players are extremely quick. So there is no need for worry, I don't think, for shot clock violations or anything else. So I'm going to say hello to everybody that's watching other than Matt Kitzman. I'm just kidding. What's going on, Matt? I'm going to address that in a little bit. There is some controversy over the last match between Adam Granatella and Jim Sorensen of Sheboygan. All right, that 6 is going to go a little bit long. So the rule is, I'll get to that in a little bit. Good afternoon, Fred Renner. Pete Beshta tuning in. Thanks for the like and the share. Kyle Vertel, bless your heart. What's going on, Jamie Cools? Doing great. How about yourself? Badger State Property Maintenance. Welcome. I've never seen that screen name on the stream before, but thank you for joining us. Michael Parker, you're very welcome. Thanks for the like and the share. Andy Coons, tuning in from Wisconsin Pool Players Society. Chad Johnson from Jacoby Q's. How you doing, Chad? Recovering from Vegas yet? Good combo. Not much to shoot at. Might be able to slip that 2 right past the 10 ball, or just I like this bank on the 6. Good shot. Good shot. Did you actually taste any of that?
Nope.
There's the condiment tray.
I put it out there already.
All right. Nice shot by Rudy. There is a very good reason why he is a, oops, a little out of camera there. Good shot.
All right, Rudy gets back to square.
Making up the 1-game spot in 3.5 minutes. That's dangerous for Anthony Sadlon right now. But if Anthony plays the same way that he did his first match, this is going to be a lot closer than what you think. He played fantastic. All right, so I have been asked by, 10, 12, 15 people that sent me private messages. There was all kinds of talk about the match between Adam and Jim. So I guess let's address that a little bit. Not to take away from this match, though. We don't want to do that. So there was a time foul. Well, I'll back up a little bit. There's 9 minutes and 6 seconds left in the match, or 9 minutes and 4 seconds, somewhere around there in the third set. And a foul was committed, a time foul. Now, regardless of, let me back up a little bit. Chris Green, my fellow co-commentator, did start the match, or I'm sorry, the shot clock 2.5 to 3 seconds early. Should not have started, but regardless of the fact, there was still ample time for Adam to make the shot. So there's two sides to, or I guess two different ways you could look at this. Because he was not given a full 30 seconds, should have been considered a foul.
Well,
the other.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean,
I want to hear exactly what you're about to say. Let me finish this just for a second.
Yep.
So, or because they have complete control over, or the big thing is the shot clock is huge. It's a 55-inch monitor outside of the booth that's right behind the players, right? I'll show it to you. Right there. You can't miss it. So, was Adam given enough, or should he still have been penalized for not taking the shot within that amount of time, whether it was 30 seconds, 31, 32, 27, 28, right?
Yeah, I feel like when you explain the rules at the beginning, you tell every player that is their responsibility to keep an eye on the shot clock. So I feel like regardless of whether it was started that 1 or 2 seconds early, he certainly should have been aware of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like as soon as that buzzer went off, that was a foul. That's just my personal opinion. Everybody has their own, but that's my opinion of it.
Yep, and I've heard both sides of the story. Here's my mistake in all of this. Look both sides of it. My mistake was not being decisive as the tournament director and not making a ruling immediately. And this is no fault of Jim's and no fault of Adam's whatsoever at all. It was the fact that I listened to both sides, and then I made a decision based upon trying to think of how I guess the right word is, because Adam had made the proposition to Jim, okay, instead of Jim having ball in hand and having the potential to run out and blah, 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 let's just play the game over. That's what I agreed to. That should not have been done. My opinion. I look back at it now. It was the wrong decision. So I gave both players the opportunity to come back and finish the match. It would actually go back to 15 minutes and 30, whatever it is, and then finish the match. Jim has made the decision to not come back and finish. So that's kind of where we stand right now. And I'd love to get the thoughts of the viewers that were there.
Yeah, I don't. Anybody have an opinion on it? By all means. We'll get the score changed as soon as this game is over. It is 0-0.
Whew. Good shot on the 5. Left himself pretty tough on the 3 ball, though.
Yeah, it's so impossible, almost impossible to play a safe on this one.
Todd brought up a really good point earlier about the fact that
that was a foul. Yeah. They're aware that that was a foul, so.
So Todd brought up the point earlier. What the hell was I talking about?
I don't even want to delve into that brain.
Yeah, probably not. All right. Yeah, it is actually +1-0. I think what I was going to mention is the fact that after there's so many different opinions that I heard from viewers, people that heard about it, went back and watched it later on, and I clipped some of the videos and went back and looked at it because Jim was actually called on 2 fouls prior as well. Clock fouls or violations, I should say. Because this is humanly controlled, the match clock there's no way for the match clock to be automatic. You know, we don't have the technology that I know of to watch when all the balls stop rolling on the.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
So. I don't think some people understand how live streams work.
No, they have no idea.
But yeah, it was. I mean, Chris Green was very apologetic. So it remains to be worked out yet.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I've actually realized I've hit the button a little too soon, but then I just restarted immediately as soon as I noticed that. So there is human error here, and there's a lot of responsibilities for each person in the booth, whether you think so or not. We're not just sitting here looking pretty, right, Dale?
Neither one of us. Yeah, there's you don't ever have to worry about that. Yeah, actually, Vincent Schrader, I appreciate. Yeah, and that is the case too. And it's not the first time it's happened. I've done it too, where I've started it either a little bit early or a little bit late, given the fact that we don't have a dedicated person that just manages the shot clock. That's it. That would be literally their only job. So there is, especially from my position, there's so many other things that I got to do. So, yeah, here we are.
I just personally thought that once you replayed that, put that time back on the clock like Adam had agreed to, that should have been the end of it. But that is your decision as the tournament director. And Anthony accidentally makes the 8-ball. This one instead? Or does it matter?
No, doesn't matter.
All right, so we have a score of 2-0 right now. First set. A lot of time left for Anthony to come back, though. Unfortunate making of the 8-ball there.
Vincent, I appreciate the fact that, you were trying for some jocularity, but your humor lacks a little bit of reality, I guess, or factual, because wouldn't it start a little bit later, given that my fingers are so short?
I mean, I like to give you as much crap as everything, Dale, but yeah, I got to agree with you on that.
Yeah. And that, I know that's hard for you to say.
It is.
It
is. I'm cringing. But, Vincent, that's only your first strike, Vincent, so we're good.
No, he's got a lot of strikes against him,
Oh,
actually.
he does? You're keeping track?
Yeah, I've known Vincent for a while.
Okay.
Actually, the winner of the very first and only Stroke Zone Challenge.
Okay.
So, Amy Cools, I appreciate you saying that, and there's going to be some human error. But let me ask everybody, and this is where kind of the predicament that I still face is, what do you do about it now? Even though that the match is considered over, I messaged both players, and Jim does not want to return.
I feel like there would be less hard feelings with the situation if you went to the fact that Adam agreed to put the money or the time back on the clock, and that what the final result is that's what the final result is. Because he certainly could have said no at that time or not even brought it up. But since he brought it up, I think he would be more okay with the decision than what Jim would be with, having to come back.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Vincent.
Now, Adam, I actually thought you were pretty gracious in the whole situation watching, so. I don't think half the people out there would have been, so I appreciate that. Well, Rudy's rolling through this now.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think when Rudy seen the format of the Ultimate KO, he's like, yeah, this is all about. I mean, you look at the time; it's usually like 6 or 7 seconds on every shot. It does not take him long at all to get down and fire, which is the way it should be for everybody. You just play better pool.
Yeah, he definitely gets in a roll. On a roll. There's no doubt. All right, we're getting into some tough territory for Anthony now. It just goes to show you, I mean, Anthony's a good pool player, and right now he's just only had a couple opportunities. Yeah, 15 seconds would be a whole heck of a lot different than 30 seconds for sure,
Ooh,
Adam.
man.
That'd be rough.
So I've done a lot of. I've kept track of the average amount of time that it takes for these 8-ball racks, and it's given that there's five minutes added for every 50 games spotted in the 8-ball.
You can call. You can
call
stop.
it, or if we see it, we'll call it too.
Yeah. Look, if he did
In the last game.
Yeah, he moved the one with his sleeve. You can see the one completely moved.
Okay, then we'll take a timeout just for a second.
Go ahead and explain it.
All right, so let's have more controversy, shall we? We're going to go back and look at apparently the one ball was moved by Rudy's sleeve in the last rack. So don't go anywhere.
All right, so there was some controversy or a question asked as to whether or not a one ball moved in the last rack. We looked at it 6-7 times and determined the one ball did not move, and we could not actually see his sleeve touch the one ball. So, all right, I'm going to restart the clock now. Let's reset. There you go.
Tuning in from the Netherlands, Mr. Raymond Jacobs. Thanks for tuning in. So, Jamie Cools, you're talking about, actually, Todd and I were talking about that previously before the match started. You're talking about with Joe Rogan and Federer. That was a pretty good podcast.
Only pool junkies would have tuned in for 2.5 hours.
Right? TJ Forster, I greatly appreciate your comment, and that's kind of what I'm looking at it. Again, I'm trying to be objective, but again, my job as the tournament director is, in my opinion, I did not make a decisive call, and I should have as the tournament director. So I agree with what you're saying. It is the responsibility of the shooter. If there is a discrepancy after the fact, then we could, address it. But regardless, Adam did have full view of the shot clock and knew that it was coming down to the end. So I say we just go back and play the third set all over. Or you replay the match, I don't know. What's the right answer? And I don't want to take up the entire match talking about this either.
My personal opinion is the way the match ended should be how it stays. That would be my personal opinion. No offense to Adam or anything else, but because he's a great guy. But when you leave the building, it should be over.
Patrick Carlson, yeah, replay the third set or just leave it be.
I think that's the longest Rudy waited. 10 seconds left on the clock.
This one's going to run.
Yep, it's going to run.
And run. And run.
Side or the end, Dale?
I think I got to go all the way down.
Yep, I agree.
That side is too small from this angle.
Man.
Jeez. And again, I guess when you're a 648 Fargo, those are not as small as what it is.
Big,
yeah.
All right. Well, 4-0.
5 games to nothing, basically, in the first set. Anthony has had a couple of chances, but not many. I love Amy's idea. I think that is that's the best idea we've had out of all the viewers.
I'm all for hotties.
Yeah.
And no, Dale, I can't do that for you.
You actually did. You made me the top 35 list.
Oh,
But-
well, at
but
least
that's-
I was hoping top 50. I'm happy.
Do we have any suggestions on who that hottie should be? I'm a big fan of Jennifer Aniston.
That would be good. I don't know if you can afford her though.
I don't think so. Do you think that after Joe Rogan sat with the number one player in the world, he'd be interested in coming in to commentate for one of these matches, the finals?
You never know. He's probably a pretty busy guy, but I mean, I would throw it out there to him. Who knows?
I don't think I could afford him either.
Probably not.
I've said it about 10 times. If somebody could put me in contact with Joe Rogan, I've tried a couple of times, but I think it'd be a blast to get him to commentate one of the finals.
That would be awesome. He's a pool guy. He might
is.
just do it because he's a pool guy.
Yep, no doubt.
I think we should look up Joe Rogan's Fargo. See what it is.
I did already, and it's not on there.
Probably doesn't play any tournaments. Just plays for fun or gambles.
Yep, nothing.
Is Joe Rogan his real name or just a show business name? Well, this is running away with this.
Patrick Carlson. Oh, the waitress from Varsity Club. I know who you're talking about, but she knows absolutely. I think that would be fantastic if we. But the thing is, how distracting would that be to the players? You know,
cares?
if you get.
Who cares?
It's not about
It's not about the players.
It's not about the players at that point. And the cameras would never be on the stream
Well,
table.
you wouldn't be paying attention to the clock shot quite as much
Right.
either. So
So how would that be different than what we're doing now?
Yeah, your stream would go downhill. It would because it'd go uphill for people watching the hottie, but you wouldn't see any pool.
Right. Which is different how?
I guess.
Oh yeah, the video is there, but I think the audio would still suck.
Wow, what a break. Monster break.
Exactly. Tom Manina tuning in from Minnesota. How you doing, Hocus Pocus, by the way? Did you see what Bill said? I can hardly get a co-commentator. I think that's a jab at you.
I don't know who he is, so I don't care.
Bill Larson is the.
I know Bill. That's right.
Yeah, he's the gentleman that's working on his stance.
Yeah. I know who he is, but I highly doubt he knows who I am.
I'd keep it that way if I were you, Bill.
No lies at all there.
Good afternoon, Hitman. Getting some time off from in the yard, are you?
Man,
This is kind of a shellacking in the first set.
that would be putting it mildly.
7-0.
And 23 minutes. 7 games in
There's
23 minutes. That's 3 minutes a game, just over.
That's insane.
That is unbelievable. Well, it would have been different for the pros, TJ, just because they have specific equipment to start the clock when the balls stop rolling.
Yeah. Well, it's the same scoreboard.
Same scoreboard, but they have. I'm sure they have designated people to do
for
it.
Sure.
So
for sure.
As soon as the buzzer goes off, they would just call it a foul.
Well, now it's a matter of Anthony getting warmed up for set number 2. 'Cause I highly
Accidentally hit the button. There we go. Uh-oh.
things are not going Anthony's way in any way, shape, or form right now.
Yeah, he's making this game look easy for sure.
Jason Gibbs, good afternoon. What's happening, Dusty Tables?
Yeah, making this look way too easy. This game's not that easy, folks.
Yeah, Rudy is a very dangerous and formidable foe if you're up against him and he's in stroke. And he is in dead stroke tonight. Eight games in 25 minutes. Just a little over 25 minutes.
Little over 3 minutes a game.
I think he's having a lot of fun right now.
I think anybody else in the tournament is crapping themselves right now. Definitely don't want to meet that. That's for sure. Different strategy would have to be employed.
The last time Rudy was on the stream, prior to his previous match, was he played in 3.0 or whatever. Yeah, I think it was 3.0, and he and I matched up our round 1, and we ended up spinning the wheel playing 9-ball, and I was playing like he's playing tonight. 9-ball was always my game, and I just played well. And now I hope to God I don't get matched up against him in round 3 if he wins this.
I'm
this
with
set.
you, but if it happens, you never know how you're going to shoot too. I mean, the problem is even his off days are good, probably.
Probably.
Oh, and he went right around that 5-ball. It's a good idea.
Bill. Yes. So the buzzer does go off. Good shot. The buzzer goes off in where the players can hear it, and the volume is at max. So when it does hit 0, it definitely goes. They can hear it. There is a new buzzer or a new shot clock coming out. I don't think it's completed yet. By the company that made this one, was not me. That has a 10-second buzz as well.
That'll be very helpful.
For sure. All right. Anthony with an opportunity to win his first game. This is good for Anthony.
Big confidence boost right here.
All right, let's get back and
on
talk
here?
to.
There we go. Yeah, the thing is with this shot clock timer where we're hand doing it, you want to keep your finger as close to it as you can so you can get it at the right time. But every once in a while, you realize, man, I just pushed that and I shouldn't have.
Yep.
Or I didn't quite get to it. So there is human error in this, unfortunately.
But it's one of those things, too, that if you look back at the very first couple of matches, this was all done through Wi-Fi. We had glitch after glitch after glitch with restarting, the clock. Now it's hardwired or HDMI cable. So that problem has been solved. But we're never going to get rid of the human error. That's why it's called human error.
Correct.
So.
And you're fixing little things as you go, And no, the commentary is not something that can be fixed.
Adam says, yeah, we saw the SVB match, but did not see much of Federer. I didn't get to see it yet.
Did he run 9 racks in a row? I didn't get a chance to watch it either.
I heard it was a clinic. TJ Forster, I prefer. I'm not going to be streaming any state tournaments, most likely. I've got too much going on the way it is. I'm not sure if I may ask Kendall when he gets here on the. So I'll put that up there in just a little bit. But Saturday is the finals of the Scotch doubles. So I don't know if Kendall is going to be doing any state tournaments this year. I know he always does WISPA.
That was not a big miss, but one definitely could have helped his confidence a little more.
So Federer made one ball and took a total of 4 shots.
Oh, in
the entire match.
In a 9-0 victory. Wow. Yeah, that's sitting in the electric chair there, folks.
That's insane. Well, if that was intentional, that was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, I think he was going for that. Wouldn't have been a great leave for him, but good hit.
Yeah, and I typically don't see Rudy playing many safeties.
Yeah, I think, yep. No. Well, when you can pocket the ball from anywhere.
Oh, this is for Matt Kitzman. It's not insane. It's insane. For those who have a lisp.
Yeah.
That was just insane. Eight to 1. If this 8 ball drops, That's in Shane.
It's in Rudy is what it is.
Huh.
He is in stroke for sure. Well, for 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to this set, and then more than likely Anthony's going to want to take a little bit of a break, I would
Yeah,
think.
probably for about a week.
Yeah, I mean, that might cool Rudy down a little bit.
We'll come back and play the second set next Sunday.
A week from Thanksgiving.
Leave it to Adam Granatella. Don't have Sean Connery teach your dog to shit. Huh. That cue ball was just looking for darkness there.
Well, Vincent Didio pocket, even for the cue ball.
That was threading a needle.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of trouble here either with the rest of his balls. Not a bunch. Nice little kiss there.
True story, Jamie Cools. Yep. Anthony is going to have to get this set completely out of his head and just convince yourself that you're starting all over.
Even when he thinks he missed, he made it.
That's what I was just thinking that myself. Uh-oh. That 11's going to stop him from watching. He's going to kick this in right off the 8 ball. Any side bets? Anyone? Anyone? A side bet? I think he makes it. I think he makes it. Oh, dead center, too. Oh, man. Whoo. 9-1.
I'm not sure we've had 9
Oh,
points in
no.
a complete set
Total.
between total people.
No, not even close. Derek Sisman. Yep, close match.
I'm not sure. Does this even go to 10?
We're going to find
We're
out.
going to find out, I think. Well, 3 minutes of rack, we might not, but
Actually, Rudy has won 10 games.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's actually 10-1,
yep.
technically. That's astonishing. You know, if it was 9 ball in a half an hour, that's still
8 ball.
that's moving.
That's scary. It's scary is what it is. He legitimately does not have to even take another shot in this set because all he has to do is play his extension.
He already asked for it.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Well, then it's over. It's exactly. All right. Well, we will reset this clock and get everything set up for the second set. I do believe they're going to take a little bit of a break. Yep. Anthony wants to take a break. So we'll let this time run out and reset everything.
All right, so that was quite the performance. I guess it's like watching SVB and Federer.
Yeah.
Only Federer didn't show up. Well, I guess he didn't in the other match either, but. So, I mentioned it before. Let's put it up there. Next Saturday at 1:17 p.m. That is not a typo. Thanks to Spencer Rolfe there in the middle. So the clock is going to start ticking at 1:07. Then we're going to get started with the finals of 4.1 Scotch doubles. I don't know if it
is. Yeah.
yeah, it'll be Anthony's break. Sorry, I got distracted. So,
Actually, who did break last? I thought it was Anthony who broke last, but maybe not.
So the way it's going to work, all three teams are going to be here, playing at the same time.
No, it's Rudy's break.
It is.
This is
Okay.
Anthony breaking here.
Be right back. So, game number 1 is going to be Team A against Team B. Game number 2 is going to be Team A against Team C. Game number 3 is going to be Team B against Team C. That is going to complete one inning. And it's going to go until one team reaches 13 wins. And yes, I did say 11 the last time. We've decided on 13 wins. So once there is a team that reaches 13, they are guaranteed first place. The 2 remaining teams are going to continue shooting until the next team reaches 13 wins. They are going to get second place, and obviously the team that does not reach 13 ends up in third place. Now,
First round is 10 ball, but the second round is 9 ball?
no.
Oh, it's all 10 ball?
10 ball all the way through.
Okay.
So we wanted to take the luck factor out, and we didn't want to spend an entire weekend playing 8 ball.
Gotcha.
That was the biggest thing.
Yep.
So that's why we kind of decided on 10 ball. And we're not going to spin the wheel anymore. That's done. It's retired. It's in the booth. It's in the showcase over there. Never to return to the pool table. So the question was raised. Well, what if 2 teams end up getting 12 at the same time or 13 in the very last inning? There is a possibility of that happening. If it does happen, the team that did not end up winning 13 games is automatically in third place. The other 2 teams then are going to play a very short race to 3. Again, this is Scotch doubles. A very short race to 3 against each other to determine a winner.
Interesting format.
It'll be fun.
I think it'll be viewer friendly for sure.
Players may not like it, but it's not about them.
No, not at all. It's all about the commentators and the viewers.
And if you believe that, you're watching the wrong stream. Do you think there's any way possible that Rudy could beat his old record of set number 1?
I mean, there's always a possibility. I mean, he'd have to speed up a little bit. He's been creeping around the table. So
I think he's been playing a little slow. All right. So you may have or may not have seen on Facebook the tournament that you're currently watching is also going to transcend, if you will, or it's going to be simulated in 10 ball instead of just We're instead of just doing 8-ball, we're going to be doing 10-ball as well. It is now full. So it's going to be the exact same thing. 32 players, $3,000 for first place. 5-game max spot, 30-second shot clock, blah, blah, blah. Everything is the same. But if you look down in the bottom right where it says added to match clock for each spotted game, that's what I was talking about before. Instead of 5 minutes, as it is in 8-ball, it's going to be 3 minutes added for a 50-game spread. And I think that's going to be very fair for the players. Let me give you an idea. We're still waiting on Rudy to come back. Give me just a second, and I will show you the field for this tournament.
There's a lot of big hitters in this one.
Man. Check this out, folks.
Just look at the Fargos on a lot of these players.
We've got anywhere from, I think the lowest is 492. No, Connor Lesperance, 440, I believe, was the smallest. All the way up to, yes, you're not reading that incorrectly, Jeremy Fedkenauer as a 717 Fargo. So that is, I think that's a full 5-game spread.
Yep.
So Jeremy it's going to be 15 minutes added. So in 45 minutes, Jeremy's going to have to make up 5 games of 10-ball just to get back to even if he ends up playing Connor.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be a fun format.
Connor's got to go in his something match like that thinking, I got to win 2 games. Just 2 games of 10-ball. Legit. I mean, really, that's 7-game difference. I mean, 45 minutes, 7 games, it can be done, but that's your few safeties along the way or something like that. That's rough. So,
yeah, this is going to be a very exciting. I think so anyway. If you've been enjoying the 8-ball, I think this is going to be a little bit more intense.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot more higher ranked players in this one. This for sure.
Yes.
If you look at the totals, no doubt.
Rudy is in it as well. I think he is the 3rd or 4th highest, believe it or not. Duncan Kaufman at 669. Gray Seek plays like a 700 once in a while.
Yep. Yourself.
I'm in it as well. Tim Volkman sometimes plays like a 650, 660. Be a fun field.
Yep.
All right, Rudy has returned.
Took him a while to return the chip from the other side of the table.
Yeah, that's like a 5-minute walk. It took him more time to return that chip to the other end of the table than to run a rack.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Anthony just has to hope that some things change a little bit. I think he needs to win the first couple just to put some pressure on Rudy. This game is a whole lot different when you got a little pressure on you.
You bet. No doubt, Jason Gibbs. Jason, also one of the competitors, going to be playing in the Ultimate 10-ball. I tried to get Tyler and Margaret to play in it. See if they could give up 5 games. That would have been fun. Then nobody else would have signed up.
Or they would have signed up just to say that they played a professional. I mean, there's people who would do that too.
Is it worth $265? Some people would. Absolutely.
I mean, I paid lessons that cost more than that. I think the 3-ball is about the most troubled ball that he has. Almost think, I think you got to take the 1-ball here.
Mm-hmm. Good shot. What do you do if you're Anthony Sadlon right now? You're
You sit and watch. That's all you can do.
Hopefully, and learn, you know?
Yep. Take notes.
There's something to be learned in every single match, whether you win or lose. Doesn't matter. I think he's might run into the 8-ball just a little bit. Or just, float forward.
Down. Yep.
Ooh, this is not going in.
Oh, big opportunity for Anthony right here. You get out in the lead, it could change the whole perplexion of how you're thinking about things.
Yeah, and the whole entire thing to solve this rack is that 10-13 right now. If he can, actually, he can't even draw.
He had position on the 10, but try to cut that 7 in by the 5. I think that's...
You touch that 5 and you got no shot.
Yeah, I know.
I'd bank the 7. Look at that.
Clean. Clean.
Doesn't even touch the 5-ball. Well, I wouldn't say it was Rudy picking up right where he left off. That was a golden opportunity missed by Anthony.
Well, we'll know here in the next few games whether Anthony shook that first set off or not.
Derek Sitzman, what game were you playing? 6-ball? Oh, what you doing the 3-ball shootout, Derek?
3-ball.
Three-ball shootout.
Sense.
You get ball in hand on all 3 balls.
Playing the ghost.
Well, I think you almost have to take solids here.
I would agree. Oh, and he went the other way. He'd think he's just challenging himself now.
I wouldn't be surprised. Why would you do that, though, given where the 8... I understand the mentality. You've got the 12 in a bad spot, and the 8 is in a really bad spot with stripes.
Yeah.
Now he's in trouble.
Boy, I think I'm playing safe right here, almost. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to let him kick at it, but there's not an easy shot on the table right now.
I think he's going to play the 13 in the side and run into the 9 and 2.
Oh, I thought he had missed the last shot. I'm sorry.
Yep, he did. And hooked himself.
He hooked himself.
Golden opportunity for Anthony coming up. Unless, obviously, Rudy kicks something in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd give a percentage on it or not.
I don't foresee it happening this time, but, man.
Good hit.
Stranger things have happened on this stream. I mean, you're sitting in the booth.
I am, yes. That's, well, you know.
Al Holden has sat in that chair.
Al Holden has sat in this chair. So there's a few. Mia Hostra. I mean.
Well. Does he have a shot? I think he does. Shot on this 5-ball past the 6 down in the lower right-hand corner. And that.
Half a pocket, maybe. I think he got it. Nope. But it did block that 8-ball a little bit more. Makes Rudy have to work to get on that.
Look at this safe. I think he could see enough of the 4 ball to make it in the corner. Good shot.
Really good shot.
Fabulous shot.
Well, the opportunity is here. He's got nice smooth strokes here.
You are very welcome, Matt Kitzman. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Uh-oh. Slow down, ball. Slow down. Yikes. All right, Anthony going to do the back and forth, which is not the worst idea in this situation. He didn't have to force that 2 ball. So now it's just getting a good angle on the 3 because that 8 is going to move a little bit right now. And could not have put it in a better position.
Yep. All you got to do is focus on making the 3 now.
Done. Well, just because you said that, Matt Kitzman, let me show you what else is coming up. This I did at about 3 o'clock this morning because I got...
No, it's Rudy's
No,
break.
no.
Rudy's break.
That was game 2.
Yep. They have a big red B on top of their names, so
Yeah, and it's there's a big red box around
your name,
their name too.
Breaks, yeah,
It's not that hard.
that's okay. You don't have to take an IQ test to play in these tournaments. Thank God.
Yeah, you don't have to take an IQ test to run a stream either. From what I've found
Thank
out.
God.
No doubt.
This one would have been shut down before it started.
No, without a doubt. All right, as soon as Rudy breaks here. Ooh.
Look at that break.
I don't think he's got any shot, though.
Wow.
I don't think that 9 goes
3
in
ball.
the side.
He can see the 3, I think.
Oh, yeah, it might be. Yeah, I think you're right.
He can see the 3.
I think you can see the 11, too. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna predict that this is a run out here. That's my prediction. Maybe I was
spoke
wrong.
too
See?
soon, maybe.
Commentator's curse.
Nah, I think he's still gonna cut that 2 in. What? He can see that? No. Oh, I didn't think
no.
so. All right, that's going to bring Anthony to the table. Here's what I was just about to put up there. This is either going to be September 27th or October 4th. It's going to be a Saturday. This is the high roller 6'10" and under. We're going to get back to the match. I'll put that back up there in just a little bit. But there were so many people from the state of Wisconsin that were interested in that Midwest KO Challenge when it was a $1,000 entry that really wanted to play. So why not give them the opportunity to do that and keep it within the state? So it's either going to be a 16-player or a 24-player field. We'll let it go this time, Chad. Thanks for getting on it. Nice shot.
Very nice shot.
I'm not sure what he's going to do with this 8-ball because it does not go past that 5. I think he's going to either have to draw into it and bust it up and try to get a shot on it, or stun it and play a bank on the 8.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow. What a shot.
That was a good shot.
What a beauty. Kicks the 5 right out of the way and ends up perfect.
All right. Well.
What a change.
Oh, no, that's wrong. How do I get rid of that? Update score. Yeah, but I added one to him. I got to take one away. They don't allow you to take one away. I added a score to the wrong player. So we got to get Adam.
Yeah,
We'll do Adam. We'll just let them know out there. So I'll do Anthony. The score is actually 2-0 right now. Not 2-1, but we cannot remove a 1 from the scoreboard, so we'll keep it there until Rudy scores another point. Try break. Some shooting to do here. Cut that 5-ball in first, and that cleaned things up a bit.
Hey,
There would be a foul.
that would definitely be a foul. Ball in hand.
Ball in hand. I'll reset that to grab the ball. Well, thank you for liking and sharing, Chad. Much appreciated. Hello, Dan.
Mr. Vogel, what's happening in your world today up in the Rapids area?
This is a big opportunity for Anthony right here.
No kidding. To
Make it 3-0.
3-0 would be huge.
It would be really huge. It put some pressure on Rudy for sure. Anytime you get into that third set, it doesn't matter where you're starting from. There's pressure. I forgot to add it, but we're good.
Good shot. It's a matter of if he can shoot this 12, or if he's on that 12 ball right now, that's the shot. It wouldn't be the worst if he did play the 15 and get it out of the way.
Yep.
But I think he wants to clear a path for that 13 as soon as possible.
Just like so. This is... You almost want to leave that.
I
for
think
that
I'd
last
actually...
ball.
I think I'd actually play the 15 right now because
Yep.
there's a window between the 1 and the 6 to play the 15. It doesn't matter. Already played it. Now it's dangerous.
Yes, you have to get good position.
Now he's in trouble, too. I think I would try to kick this 11 in before I played this combo. Yeesh.
Tough either way.
Ooh, that almost went in off the 3. Living the dream, Dan. Your dream or somebody else's? I think I'd play that 7 right now.
If he can get in there clean without hitting that 8, he may end up playing that last.
Oh my.
That's a mistake.
That is a huge mistake.
That 1 doesn't go past the 11 either. He has no choice but to play a combo here.
Yeah,
I think.
this is ugly. How'd you like to have this for a combo to?
I would not, but I guess the 8 ball was there, made it a bit of a big pocket. I do believe the butt cheeks are going to be a little clinched on this one.
No doubt. Extension.
No, there's no extension. And right in.
You used your extension early in the rack.
No, both of you did.
Both did.
Oh, I just added another freaking point. God damn it.
We're not going to let him keep scoring.
All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh.
All right, remember 1949.
Yep.
That's all we
Got
gotta
it.
do.
Got it. You want to have him hold on for a second? Hold on 1 second. Tell him to hold on. No, him. No. Tell Anthony to hold on. Just hold on for 1 minute. 1 second. Okay.
I'm just updating it.
just-
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay, okay.
give me
That's
two
the
two
No, you're
seconds.
fine. You're fine. Yeah, he said it now.
Anthony. Update the time. 1947. Okay, we're good. All good. The scores are now correct.
Ugh. What a brutal roll. Well, obviously, if he wouldn't have let the cue ball get loose in the first place, going right by the side pocket, it wouldn't have gotten kicked in. So, yikes!
Well, break is the most important shot on the game, in my opinion.
You bet, especially when you're playing at this level. Just ask Feder.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Ooh, put some
Ooh,
balls
and he
in trouble there.
Boy, did he mess up all 3 of his balls now.
play a little safe, tap that 11, and try to come in behind that 9. But
Yeah, I'd play that 14 and try to. Yeah, I was gonna say try to pocket that. He might even try it again, but even clearing that 3 ball, it doesn't really do anything anymore.
Would you go 2 rails? 2 rails on this to try to break that out, Dale? No. Oh no.
No. John Klein is. Wait a second. Is John Klein driving a truck as a profession right now? As in, he's on the road all the time? That's not safe for anybody that lives in that area.
No. Better hurry up.
No, he already shot.
Oh.
Ooh. Now he's going to have to play. They're a
Cross-bank.
nasty, cross bank on the 6 or a nasty combo. And I don't know if.
I almost think the kick on the 3 would be easier.
I don't know if he can get the cue ball out of the way with the proper spin. I don't think that's such a bad. Oh, look at this.
That's a good shot. Good leave. Fortunate leave.
5th day in training. Is he driving in an 18-wheeler, Chad? Just learning for, oh, boy. Is that over the road, or is that just local? This is a massive opportunity for Anthony right now. If he can find a way to get out of this rack and get a 2-game lead and then just manage the clock, I mean, there's still plenty of time left, but he's in the driver's seat. Getting on the 8 is going to be the fun part.
Yeah, I think you stunned this over towards the 15 a little bit.
Yeah, almost straight draw.
Almost, yep. Just like that, and you can roll right in behind that 8 ball for any other corner.
Just avoid that 9.
Might be a little too straight on this even.
He's drawing? Look at that shot.
Pretty good shot there.
How'd that work out for him?
That worked out real well.
Not a big window from this angle, though. Not to give him the old commentator's curse, but I just did.
Yeah, that was huge.
That was a tremendous miss.
Monumental. Such good shooting to get to that point, too.
Right? No doubt.
Definitely would have been a safer bet to go to the Vincent Didio pocket.
Make sure you give the right player the
I will
right
do that,
score.
yes. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Well, it's easy because it's already on Rudy's name.
Now it's definitely 2-2.
2-2.
That's why he took the job, Dan? I think I'm going to give John a call and see if that's the truth. All right, let me put this back up there before they get started in this next game. So we're either going to do a 16-player field or a 24-player field, guaranteed no matter what. First place is going to be $10 grand. That's not a bad payday.
That's a huge payday.
And we're going to be doing the set 1 is going to be 9 ball. Set number 2 is 8 ball. And then if we do go a third set, it's going to be 10 ball. Guaranteed race to 12 no matter what. So keep that in mind. Date to be determined.
It's a lot of scratch for a single elimination, though.
No, double.
Oh, it is double?
It's
okay.
double.
Oh,
Yep.
that makes a difference.
Actually, let me put that up there real quick while Rudy's. If you look on the right side of the flyer, it is double elimination.
Gotcha.
And we're going to do it all in one day. Yeah, just a regular tournament. What do you do with that 4 ball? I think it passes the 15.
Yeah, I think so, too.
We're going to find out in just a moment. First, he's going to shoot that 3 ball. Oh, yeah, it definitely does. How's that for confidence? Well, how'd you like to be in Anthony's position right now, knowing you missed that 8 ball and it cost him 2 games already in a matter of 3 minutes?
Less than that. He just ran that rack in like a minute
Right.
and 20 seconds.
Ouch. And John Klein tunes in for the first time in a long time, defending himself. Get in there, John. Congrats on the new job.
Oh,
Please.
Anthony, 2 scratches in a row.
Yep.
That's
Not good.
it's tough to come back or to even compete with somebody as good as Rudy.
Rudy's got to find a home for that 11 ball. Yeah, that one's not going to work. I see no future in this rack for.
He's going to keep going, though. He's going to keep trying. Block the 2 ball.
I think I'd bank that 2 right now.
Yep, I agree.
It is straight on, and you're not going to get a better opportunity. Stop shot for the 3 next. Do your best to stay off the sidewalks, John.
I thought that 11 might pass that through there.
Wow. It's another clinic by Rudy. Wasting no time whatsoever. Now up by 2. So that miss on that 8 ball has now cost Anthony 3 games. And potentially the entire match. I still think I would have played that 8 down in the corner.
Oh, I think
Vincent.
so, yeah. The Vincent Didio pocket. It was just such a small window on that side pocket.
The limo driver and the wedding singer.
That's funny.
Who's the... What was the wedding singer? The one that... Remember he had the mustache or the goatee that would flap in the breeze when they turned the fan on stage? Adam Sandler always called him... damn. That was one of my favorite parts of that movie. And the hottie. What's the main lead or the girl that was in the main character?
I can't think of her name. Come on, everybody out there. You guys know.
Cleared out a path for the 1 ball, but he does. I think he does have a shot on the 7 in the corner. Not an easy one, but
Nope.
fun little cut. And the 9 should stop it from scratching in the side. So that might be very helpful.
Good shot.
Ooh, no doubt. 2 passes the 10. So that might be the shot he needs to get out of this rack. He's got to get to that 4 ball.
Yeah, that 4 ball is trouble. But if you can get to the 1, you can get to the 4, I think. You could have.
Drew Barrymore, yes.
Yep.
Jennifer Sadlon, how you doing? That looks like this. That's the same name as the one of the guys playing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. There got to be a relation somewhere.
That was a very
probably wife.
skiddy shot. Now that 8 has no pocket except he has to get to the very bottom side of it. Very limited accessibility for Anthony on that 8 ball. Good shot.
Good shot. Get the 4 in the side now.
I believe so. That's huge.
Yeah, he's got to leave himself a shot, though. Roll it over here to the rail for the 5 in the corner.
Uh-oh.
That 5 go past
No,
that
I
3?
think he's got a...
Oh, it does. That 5 goes past the 3.
You might be right.
Yes, sir.
Good shot. Well, here's what I was talking about. Now he's going to have to get to the bottom side of the 8 ball, and he's left himself kind of steep on this 3 ball.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put an excessive amount of left English on this.
And given where the 9 and 10 are, he's going to have to get to the... That may spell doom for Anthony Sadlon, unfortunately. This match may end up or ending after 2 sets.
Were you thinking about John Lovett? The guy with the goatee?
No, I don't think it was John Lovett that had the goatee. That was the lead singer of the band. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. I don't think so, though. All right, one opportunity for Anthony to kick this 3-ball in somewhere. Nice hit. Great hit.
That was a really good hit. I don't think he blocked the pocket for the 12, though.
Nope, but he may have blocked it for the 13.
I don't think so. I think they both squeeze past. Maybe I actually think the 13 might squeeze easier than the 12.
Vincent Schrader comes through again. Extension. Yep, if I'm Rudy, I'm going to burn up this clock right now.
Absolutely.
Use it all. Under 5 minutes. Just pull it back a little bit.
Hey, this is a family-friendly program.
Oh,
Never
we're not
would-
done yet.
Never
Oh,
would have expected that.
look at how lucky he got, though. Misses it and leaves Anthony with nothing to shoot
I'm
at.
just playing a little kick safe right here. That's all you can do.
Oh, beautiful
shot.
shot. Beautiful shot. This is not over yet, folks.
Oh, he needed that. And he gets the break the next game, too.
Right? That's huge. Well, unless Rudy kicks this in, of course.
That's always a possibility.
Oh,
and
my
he did. Wow. That's capital letters. W-O-W.
Are you kidding me? Holy hell. A golden opportunity for Anthony, and Rudy McGill just steals it out of the jaws.
And he sensed that. That's a match winner. That was a match winner right there.
Holy hell. What a kick.
I mean, and Anthony did everything he could. Block, distance, everything.
And a scratch in the side.
That's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
3 in a row that he has scratched.
Anthony's breaks have definitely cost him a couple of games in this match.
Well, two scratches in a row. You think you might do something slightly different.
Yep.
Maybe he did. I can't talk to that, but
What's happening, Tom Lemire? The soul patch. Yeah, that's it. The old flavor saver.
flavor saver. That's the best. That's the best line right there. Probably the most offensive, but
Sure.
the best.
Well, it depends on what you've been eating.
I get it, but
We all know.
yeah. In certain company, it could be determined as inappropriate.
This is definitely one of the quickest matches for sure. Oh, it's 7:45.
I know. I'm glad I brought my pool cue.
Me too. Oh, it's already here. Never mind. All right, 2 minutes for Anthony to run this and 2 more racks. I think he can do it.
Yeah, I got 20 on it. It says probably not happening.
Especially with Anthony playing safe.
Yeah. Definitely a dominating performance by Rudy, for sure.
Yeah, if he keeps playing like this, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with unless he is giving up a major spot. But I don't think there's anybody else left in the field where – I just hope it's you and not me.
Well, that's because you're in an 8-hole. And if it is, you know what? I'll just play my best pool.
Roll with it.
Play my best pool. That's all I can do.
No doubt. No doubt. I don't mind playing Rudy again, if that's the case. Because now I'm in his head.
Renting free space. Yeah, that's he. Anthony just conceded the match, guys. So thank you for showing up and watching that dominating performance. I'm sure all of us could learn something from that.
Indeed. All right, one thing I forgot to mention, or I didn't forget, I didn't have time to mention yet. If you are interested in a preseason tune-up for your game, we are going to be having a boot camp with Tyler and Margaret here at the Varsity Club on September 13th. Taking up to, probably going to divide it in half, but it is $250 per person. It is a 4-hour group lesson. So if you are interested, either contact myself or Tyler or Margaret and get in on that. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Worthwhile.
Yeah, it is worth every single penny. So I'm going to leave that up there for a little bit. I'm going to go chat with the players and be right back.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. I think we had a steady group of the same people that are generally here, loyalists. Rudy certainly put on an exhibition tonight, for sure. And for those of you who are thinking about getting in and getting some lessons from Margaret or Tyler, all I can speak to is I took a few lessons from Mika Immonen and Darren Appleton at one point in time, and it was invaluable for sure. All right.
Jealous? I don't think so. All right, folks. Didn't get a lot, or didn't get to a whole lot of our sponsors.
No,
Just one.
It's pretty. We would have missed the match if we would have.
There was a lot going on, no doubt about it.
So here's the sponsors coming up on the screen.
Congratulations to Rudy, just kind of torching Anthony Sadlon a little bit. Anthony had his chances in set number 2, but
he did. So gives other players a little bit of hope that if they take advantage, it's still possible.
Indeed. All right, folks, next match up on the schedule. We've got 3 more in round 2 of the current KO 8-ball, and none of that is taking place until not this coming week, but next week.
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days in a row. But until then, the only thing until that day, until Monday, is, again, the round-robin finals on Saturday.
Next Saturday.
You are not going to want to miss this. So thank everybody for tuning in. Have an awesome Labor Day weekend. Enjoy your day off, unless you're laboring.
Yes.
Or your wife is giving birth? Is that why they
Well,
call it Labor Day, or no?
No, I
That's
don't.
not it.
I don't think that's the reason.
Okay. Thank you very much to Todd Jewell. Right now, him and I are going to go out and practice for our round 3. Have an awesome rest of your afternoon, everybody.
Absolutely.